All right. So welcome back to the Turing test. I'm still kind of messed up because it was really funny because I went to go pull up something on my phone and my phone was glitching out to where I couldn't control it and I'm just like having a little bit of a meltdown there. So unreality stuff like that really messes with me. So fun times, but we're gonna continue. It's gonna be fine. Okay. Also, I brought my dog in here because I don't want my doggo. Oh, won't let me interact with this now. Good. Okay, so I've thought about... Oh, well. Shush! You're noisy. Okay. So... I forgot where we were going. Is it this way that we were going?
Did the ISA build you, Tom?
As the child of the ISA, I have been given authority aboard this station.
That was not the question.
I was designed by the ISA and the Ashiyama Corporation, designed in California, assembled in China. But here on Europa, I constructed myself.
That was bad. I don't like that. Okay. So this is now we got some... Ooh, well, that's interesting. So... Interesting! Yeah, hi Nin, welcome back. Huh, that was cool. I don't like that one. I know, thank you.
Have you heard of the Turing test?
Yeah, about that.
It's a test to see if a computer can successfully impersonate a human. In the original Turing test, a human judge has two conversations, one with a machine and one with another human. They then judge which of these polite conversations is with a machine and which is with a human. The machine being tested is said to have passed the Turing test if the judge cannot reliably tell which conversation is with a machine and which is with a human.
Do you think you'd pass the Turing test?
I am quite capable of polite conversation. Wouldn't you say?
Okay, I guess we're going this way. Okay. Okay, so that's what that takes us. Interesting. So I guess with these, it needs to not be powered for them to turn off? Is that what I was taking from that? Maybe? Okay, so what does taking this out here do for me? So I take that with me. And then I can take the battery from up here. Or I can take the orb from up here. Is the thing. Okay, so I can do that. So now... Okay, so I'm thinking I want to put the battery down here. Like that. Maybe? Did that open that door? I think it did. Double check real quick. No, that left that open the same. Okay, maybe that was just to go around, back around, so we're gonna take this with us, I've decided. Oh yeah, we did need to take it with us. Good job, me. Okay, so we're gonna go all the way across to there. Lack of soul. Won't let me take either of those. Wah! Stupid thing. Huh, that's interesting.
The Turing test has been criticized. Researchers claim it does not correctly test a machine's ability to think, but rather its ability to deceive.
Are you really gonna tell me it's different?
Well, have you heard of the Chinese room thought experiment?
No.
Imagine you are in a room.
Ha!
In this room, you are passed Chinese sentences through a slot in the wall. Inside the room is an instruction book written in English. This instruction book tells you which Chinese words to pass back through the slot in the wall
Yes.
as a response. By doing so, you have a conversation in Chinese.
Okay.
In the Chinese room, because the responses you pass back through the door are the correct responses, the person on the other side of the door is convinced you are a native Chinese speaker.
Well, they're wrong.
Perhaps they are not wrong. Because with the instruction book, you are having a conversation.
But the person stuck in the Chinese room is not aware of the conversation's content.
This is the problem with the Turing test. A computer can pass the Turing test, having convinced a human they are having a polite conversation, while the computer has no idea that a conversation has taken place.
What if both of the people passing Chinese words are reading from instruction books?
Can I take it from here? Wow, that, like, takes forever. Okay, so... Oh, okay, so I need to, like, quick shoot them, I think. Oh, I made it! Ooh, that was kind of hairy. I think it's interesting that they can have the timed element like that. Can I take that with me? Yes, I can. Oh, but.
I may be a
Rude.
machine, but I personally do not believe I am stuck inside the Chinese
It's gonna
room.
kill me.
Right, you would say that. I
Ah.
could peer inside your databases at any time, Tom. Or pause your operation.
Do not assume I could not do the same to you.
That was a threat and a half. Okay, so this basically... This should fry me, I swear. I should be dead going through this. But whatever. Okay, so there's a thing here. Ooh, that's interesting that it's got something coming out of there. Okay, so there's that. So I can take... Can I not take that one? I cannot take that one. Interesting. Okay. So there's that one. I'm a little confused as to where I'm going. What's my end goal with this one? Okay, so if we do... Okay, yeah, okay, so we need to open that up. Is the thing. Okay, so... How do I do that? Is it like this? Like that? Then I need to put that back is the thing, though. Nope, that do not work. Okay. That do not work either. Oh, wait. I can switch these, though. That way I can get the orb through that window over there. Like that. Okay. There we go. It did not take me as long as I thought it was going to for that one. Okay, so... So now, I think if we come around this accord, yeah, like this. We can take... Yep, just like that. Awesome sauce. Put that in there. Oh, this is an ominous hallway that I don't like the looks of.
This is the crew's quarters. It looks abandoned.
Does it, though? So there's the water closet. Notice, I do not see the need for so many cameras. Oh, Tom's presence everywhere is slightly oppressive. I understand the need for transparency, but why is he in the toilets? That's scary. Also, I'm gonna open. Let me in this one. Oh, don't touch. This is the 5th time. 5th time for what? I mean, we can see a lot. Oh, he's got kiddos. You can see a picture of his kids right there, I bet you. Oh. So I wonder if I'm going to be able to open this up. Maybe. Music is not bode well. Sarah. Oh, we can go into Chris's room. Can we go to Sarah Brooks? Oh, we can. Oh, look at the doggo. Oh, that's a good doggo. A lot of pencils. Oh man, she was a, Okay, here we go. Dear Tom, knowing that you're always watching, I thought I would write you a letter. As you no longer reside in my mind? I'm sorry? What? Excuse me? That is a statement. So, Tom was in their minds at some point? What? I want to do so in the form of a history lesson. A lesson that perhaps you'll find condescending, but it's likely more for my sake than yours. Alan Turing is considered a father of the theoretical computer science and artificial intelligence. Perhaps a lesser-known part of his life was his contributions to the field of biology. Why do you suppose his interests lay in these two disparate fields? I assume it was because he believed the world to be logical and understandable. He was a mathematician. He seemed to believe that the great complexity of the universe could be explained with simple rules. 2 years before his suicide in 1952, Alan Turing developed something called reaction diffusion systems. Inside the academic world, this work is cited more than his work on computers. It can be generally formalized as one-line equation. That thing. I am no mathematician. However, in plain English, this equation describes things that wish to diffuse. However, also react with each other during this process. I am sure this sounds strange to you, or at the very least tangential to our lives here on Europa. What relevance does it have to anything here? Reaction diffusion systems show how patterns are created. They show how the leopard got its spots, and how the zebra got its stripes. But my real interest here is Turing's interest, that nature can be formalized, that we can understand the natural world in mathematical terms. Turing created the test to answer the question, can a machine impersonate a human? The intrigue behind that being, can the human mind be simulated by a machine? Why ask that question? To prove that the human mind is a machine. I am not sure that is Turing's opinion, however. Concerning consciousness, he states this. According to the most extreme form of this view, the only way by which one could be sure that a machine thinks is to be the machine, and to feel oneself thinking. One could then describe these feelings to the world, but of course no one would be justified in taking any notice. Likewise, according to this view, the only way to know that a man thinks is to be that particular man. If the human mind exists within the physical world, it obeys the same rules of physics and chemistry as every other thing in the world. Therefore, like all of nature, it is merely reactive. It is curious that nature would create, through the mechanics of determinism, creatures that believe they have free will. Oh, that's a sentence. Conversely, I suppose, if we conclude that we are all machines, we only came to this conclusion in a predetermined manner. We cannot claim credit for our discovery, as it is just a product of nature's genius, not our own. A humbling idea, I think, behaviorism. Maybe we are more similar than we think. Sarah. Oh. Okay, so Sarah apparently had Tom in her mind at one point? Like, I wonder if she was part of who created him? Or was, like, or are we talking something a little bit more, like, straightforward? Sarah Brooke. Oh, it's pretty. Because we care. Yeah, sure, man. Ooh, philosophy. I love it, right? This is what I was really wanting to get into this game. Lots of stuff. Realizio. Oh, interesting. I like the very obvious, non-subtle dichotomy here between the religion and the science textbook right there. So... Or maybe a direct implant to allow asking and receiving information from Tom through thought. Yeah, that's my other thought, yeah. But it's rather interesting that they would decide to no longer have that interface if they had it at one point. So wait, was there 2 McLeans? Were there 2 McLeans? Was there the... yeah, there's Daniel McLean. Okay, so I wonder if maybe Chris was his younger brother? Huh. Let's check out Chris's room. No, this is Sarah's room. There. Here we go, Chris's room. Ooh, somebody was... Me and Dan. Oh, yep, they were definitely brothers. Oh, look at the kiddos. I wonder if these were them as kids, maybe. But fascinating that it's torn up like that. Somebody is not happy with his bro. And that's bat. Can I take this bat with me? Yeah. Chris McLean. Or maybe they're twins. That would be interesting because then you would have the dichotomy between Chris and Daniel, and then you would have Thomas and Michael. So he was monitoring Tom. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, somebody had the good shit. Hockey puck, I think. Rylazol. Okay, so almost everybody had that Rylazol stuff. I wonder what that is. Oh, is this not working? No, but I want to know things. Drilling report. On a roll here. Routine inspection. See attachment for transfer. Long week, forgot to take date. Jackpot. Damage to external hull on hold for inspection. Necessary repairs made. Interesting. So... Sarah. There's Soichi and Mikhail. Mikhail is interesting to me. I'm wondering if... This is the MD. He clearly had some sort of connection to Hal. Yeah, all of them have these capsules. Why were all of them taking that medication? Here we go. March 6, 2249. The whole team experienced nausea during a large electrical surge in Europa's atmosphere. I am concerned. This was not an instance of mass hysteria. Vital signs were affected. It caused a uniform surge in heart rate that was detected in all members of the crew. I am reporting to ISA. March 7th. I reported the nauseous incident to the ISA. They offered an explanation of electrical disturbance to our central nervous system. That is ludicrous. An electrical surge large enough to affect our nervous system would have done more than make the team feel ill. I'm going to experiment with some shock therapy. Sir, you went from 0 to 100 real quick. I have discovered that electronic fields disturb our telemetry implants. In a way I didn't expect, so maybe they did have the connection to Tom in their brain. I have contacted the ISA. Strangely, Tom was not comfortable with my attempts to disturb the implant. The ISA have reported back informing me that I am not to disturb the implants. They have also encouraged me not to discuss this further with the team. I am continuing to investigate. I love this man. I love this man already. March 11th. I have been running some experiments outside of Tom's view. I can tell he knows this. He has been acting differently around me, like an offended child. I feel increasingly nauseous. These implants seem to have neural connectivity. Out-of-body experiences are more frequent now. I have established a definite correlation. Against my knowledge, I have been wait, what? Against my knowledge, I have been implanted with a device that affects my mind. I used my opportunities in regular healthcare checkups to investigate the crew. We all have them. Every single one of us is implanted with some mind-altering contraption. Tom has been encouraging the team to worry about my mental health. He requested that I retire away from the crew. Misinformation. March 26th. I cannot will myself to investigate this further. I grow tired quickly. I cannot think straight. I am not sure if the implant is affecting my thoughts anymore. I believe it is trying to subdue my mind. I think I'm going to attempt an excision. I'm going to remove this implant. Sir! I'm typing with my left hand now. The excision went wrong. I have successfully removed the implant. Unfortunately, I lost my hand in the operation. What the fuck were you doing, my dude? Tom is very angry. The crew refuses to talk to me. Apparently, I am a bad influence. Sarah patched me up. Oh! I wonder if the nature of the organism and its disturbances of my DNA caused my awakening from Tom's influence. If so, that would make for a worrisome revelation. Perhaps this organism is not so friendly. Alright, there was a whole organism thing! There's a lot going on in this game. There is way more to this than I thought there was. Dan informed me ISA have called for my termination. Yeah, my masochistic experiment, buddy. proves I am a danger to the mission. Fortunately, he chose not to lock me in the brig. I am going to investigate this implant further. I have to hide my work. The team are becoming increasingly aggressive. They seem to oppose my work to understand the implant. It does not help that Tom is encouraging them to distrust me. How do you lose a hand during brain surgery but not damage your brain? Exactly! How? This dude would, like, dig into your skull, but then somehow your hand falls off. Explain this to me, sir. Unless maybe he, like, dug wrong weird in his brain and, like, killed the part of him that can control his hand? I don't know. That's insane. April 7th. I have discovered the nature of the implant. It is a complex computer. It interfaces with the human mind directly. It seems to condition the mind through Pavlovian and instrumental conditioning, eliciting feelings of euphoria when the wearer is obedient and dysphoria when they are disobedient. Cool. It also has the effect of suppressing impulses in the frontal lobe, presumably to lower free will. It seems to interface crudely with motor neuron cells throughout the cerebellum. It is my hypothesis that the crew is controlled by this implant. That is their strong aversion to helping me. I need a method of suppressing its impact, perhaps a drug, Riluzole, yep. Maybe an antidepressant to minimize the conditioning effects. Combined with a strong electromagnetic field, I could use one of the industrial electromagnets from the construction robots. April 8th. Oh no. I have managed to get Chris on my side. He has agreed to test some medical procedures with me in private. It will be more difficult one-handed, but I must persevere. I am hoping to keep this out of the eyes of Tom, though I have a feeling he will still be listening. Oh. Accident. Looks like I may have been right about the reason for the Turing test, right? Right? Oof. Oh, that makes me wonder, like, maybe the point of the implants were not to control the crew, but to copy them. I mean, it could have been both. Oof. Dude. My dude. You made some terrible... Oh, man, he's a painter, too. I bet he was really upset by losing his hand. Oh, yeah, can I see? I can't see what this is. It's a mysterious... Oh, it's morphine. It's just straight up morphine. Cool. There's so much... Oh, man, dude. The dude was just all the morphine. Oh, man. There's Mikhail. Let's go check in Dr. Soichi. What you got for me, my guy? Oh, you got a cute girl. Oh. I'm gonna cry now. Of course, he's got a Rubik's Cube. Always proves, you always know you find the nerd room when you find the Rubik's Cube. Exobiologist. Oh, so he knew about I was waiting for something to jump out of that and kill me. So he must have found the organism. Okay, so he's got two things for me to read in here. Maybe I can... Oh, he's got a violin. Nice. So maybe he's gonna have lots... Oh, he's got the... Yep, Riluzole as well. Matthew Layton. Hi, Matthew. We've been studying organism 119. Please find attached scanning electron microscope image, which appears to show pilus formation? We hypothesize that this is a distress response due to high levels of radiation. We plan to infect a human cell line with organism 119 and perform irradiation experiments with flow cytometry. Would this be appropriate? It would be great if you could get the department to look at the SEM image. What? Why infect human cells with it, sir? Sir! Hey, Soichi, it was great to see this image. Wow, yet more complex life on Europa. Deinococcus radiodurnans might be worth looking at as it survives very high level of radiation here on Earth. Similarly, you should consider looking at Sulfatobus acidelatarius and Sulfolobus acidocaladarius. Produces pili in response to radiation and then uses them to transfer DNA. Perhaps your organism uses a similar mechanism. Have you considered that organism 119 is transferring or scavenging DNA as a method of surviving radiation? As you well know, in terms of radiation, Europa receives 5 SV per day, over 300,000 times the level on Earth. The organism must have evolved such a high resistance to radiation as a necessity of survival. That said, the radiation beneath their macular is much lower due to the thick ice crust. Radiation experiments with flow cytometry sound like an appropriate course of action. Matthew Layton, professor of astrobiology. Hi Matthew, we have attached an image confirming that organism 119 attaches to human cells. My guy, why would you do that? We will proceed with irradiation experiments on these cell lines. We propose naming organism 119 Europa radiophilus. What do you think? I think you made terrible life choices, my guy. Excuse me. Hi Matthew, we have now run the irradiation experiments and confirmed that E. radiophilus does indeed seem to confer resistance to radiation. See attached. We assume survival is due to DNA damage repair. We tagged various DNA repair enzymes with GFP and have found that DNA double-strand break repair is occurring. See attached GFP images. Okay, so maybe they were trying to figure out a way to make humans more resistant to radiation. Because if I remember correctly, the whole reason that radiation is so damaging is because it destroys our DNA. And that's why it takes so long for, like problems to show up in it. Hi, Soichi. Something's amiss. We don't know what is performing the repair. The lab doesn't know how E. radiophilus, good name, could repair DNA. Have you considered that another organism may be in a symbiotic relationship with E. radiophilus? Perhaps a virus. It's always viruses. We ran a PCR on the human cells exposed to E. radiophilus to see if there was a virus present. We have discovered an unknown virus which we have named Unknown Europa virus. Very clever naming there, my dude. Gel electrophoresis image attached. Okay, so that's like the DNA thingamabob. This is phenomenal. You need to sequence this. Cool. Space COVID, right? Space COVID. Oh my god, it is. We finished sequencing it. Data attached. It is a virus unlike any we have ever seen. Maybe we have found a cure for senescence, a form of biological immortality. We are running some long-term tests on plants and mice to see the effects. Ah, there's a bonsai right there. The plants are clearly exhibiting longer lifespans when exposed to the organism. We don't have the facilities here to continue testing. Oh no, so that explains why the timelines are all wonkety. Maybe they were all injected with it and then they've been living for like hundreds of years. We are going on to human testing. We are going to use ourselves as subjects. It's the only way to accelerate progress. You made terrible life choices, friend. Oh no, don't tell a corporation that you found the Fountain of Youth. It won't go well. Correct. Right? Absolutely. Okay, so there's another thing over here to read. Where was it? Here we go. Oh, much mail is... Okay, not too long. Okay, Soichi from Chris. Ah, so what is it you found then, Soichi? We found an extremophile, i.e. an organism that can live in extreme conditions, that survives massive doses of radiation. Radiation damages DNA. The extremophile has a virus living inside of it. The extremophile scavenges DNA from other organisms, which the virus uses to repair the extremophile's damaged DNA. Essentially, they work together to survive in what's called a symbiotic relationship. So what's the implication? What does it do? In some ways, it is an immortal relationship. It doesn't seem to age biologically. Aging and death are ultimately caused by DNA damage. We have the ability to fix our DNA, but that ability is limited. This organism can repair damage caused by massive doses of radiation. If we could harness this power, we could potentially eliminate biological aging, what is known as senescence. So you found something that can make humans immortal? Not exactly. There are many causes of death other than DNA damage. It would not save you from trauma, from brain damage, from cardiac arrest, etc., but it could potentially cure cancers and many genetic diseases and massively increase life expectancy. Oh, buddy, my dude. Oh, my dude. Oh, my dude. So... I love that he's just got a picture of Earth from the moon. Alrighty, well then. Like I said, this is just getting crazy. Is it this one? Yes, this way. Okay, so. That was just a lot of info dump. Chapter 2, yay! I mean, I am pro info dump because holy crap, info dump, but oh my god. Okay.
These people should not have been sent here. It's not safe.
Manned space travel is not safe.
Right? I'm gonna say.
Since mankind first entered space, the debate has raged over the value of manned space travel. There is a large contingent of the ISA that believes all tasks that need to be performed on Europa could be performed by machines. It is obviously less risky to send machines rather than humans into space.
Infinite batteries. Also, I like the whole bit about the whole, well, manned space travel is, you know, you don't do manned space travel because it's safe. You do it because, you know, that's how shit gets done. Hi, Nan. Hello, precious girl. I know. So I need to fire... Okay, so I need another one on the... I need another battery on the thing. Can I help you, miss? Am I out of battery? Where did... But I had one down here. I don't understand. I guess I couldn't get infinite batteries. But infinite batteries, I wanted them. Could you pick a spot and lay down? Yeah, could you pick a spot and lay down? I have an idea. We're gonna set this up to where it'll drop it on the thing. And then we'll take it. I don't mind, hang on. I'm a dumb. I know what to do now. Just took me a few tries. Okay, hang on, we're gonna put you right there. Ah! No, 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 no. You calm your tits, you get right there. Yeah, that should do it. And we're gonna come over here, and then we're gonna yoinka. Hey! Just like that.
We sent drones to Earth's moon. Scientists can remotely operate drones. If we did it there, why not here too?
Teleoperation became possible on the moon when the communication latency was reduced to 1.4 seconds. The distance between the Earth and Earth's moon is approximately 1.3 light seconds. This enables near real-time control of drones by scientists. The story is different with Europa, as the distance between Earth and Jupiter oscillates between approximately 32 and 53 light minutes. It takes a very long time for Earth to communicate with Europa. Due to that distance, teleoperation will never be possible on Europa.
Okay, but why not control drones from the satellite?
Why not indeed? My systems can be teleoperated from Europa's satellite. That is when the communication lines are open. However, the advantages of human field workers apparently outweigh the risks.
Huh. Oop, okay.
So, why can't you solve these tests, Tom?
I am not permitted to think laterally. Parts of my systems are permitted to use evolutionary algorithms. This simulates what is called creativity. However, evolutionary algorithms can converge on inefficient and ethically suboptimal solutions. Since this is the case, I'm only permitted to take actions in response to a set of constraints.
What do you mean by morally suboptimal?
Solutions to problems that transgress ethical boundaries.
How am I supposed to? I have confusions. Okay, so got those two working. Whee! Splat. Okay, so there's that battery. Okay, yeah, we can do it this way. Okay. Let's try this. So your space comes equipped with long fall boots? Probably. Doesn't surprise me. Okay. Hang on. Trying to figure out if there's a way for me to take this battery with me. Because I think that's what I'm gonna need to do. Problem is, I really need, like, one more, I feel like. Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on. I'm a smidgen dumb. It's okay. Maybe not. Nope, we're still back to where I was. I thought I'd solved it, but I had not. Okay, so maybe it's... Oh, it's this one. Okay. I was trying real hard. There we go. Okay, here we go. Now we got it. Now we got it. Okay. It was just, I just needed that one little bit of change around in my head. There we go. Thank you. So that I was just short that one little change about. There we go. Ta-da!
Why does a lack of creativity stop you solving these tests?
Because they hurt.
I contend that problem solving is creativity. These human interaction tests are exercising your creative mind.
I don't see how problem solving is creative.
Think back to the beginning of these tests, to the first puzzle you solved. It required you to throw a box through a window. Do you remember?
Yeah, I think so.
I simply had never thought to throw a box through a window. That is creativity.
And that's why
outside of the
bad
box.
things are about to happen. There we go. Lack of soul. Wait, so how do I... 'cause I've got to cut that to break it, but how do I do that? Close shutter, you're right, yep. You're absolutely right. I totally forgotten, like, why that was the whole point of me opening that shutter. There we go. Ta-da!
Can a computer ever be creative?
They can. But a computer's method of creativity is to try everything until something works. Think of nature. People consider nature creative.
I mean, that is a form of creativity, in my
Process of
opinion.
evolution by natural selection. It perhaps started with one organism. From there, it essentially tried to create every organism it could.
Ooh, why?
Those organisms that did not survive perished. So, nature's creative force is to try every conceivable idea.
Okay, so
Those ideas that work survive.
Okay, so why aren't you permitted to emulate that process?
Because the solutions that a biological process creates are not always good solutions. As we see, nature is morally ambivalent. It will happily create morally suboptimal ideas to fulfill its creative mandate. We see this in parasitic worms, viruses, and pathogens.
No! Oh, it's a thing. Oh! So what's the point of me doing the thing then? Okay, how do I... Okay, so the problem is that there's the thing, and the thing doesn't stop, I'm guessing. But I've got to pick it up, and I've got to take it all the way to the other side, I'm guessing? Yeah, it is all the way to the other side, so I can grab it off of this thing. So... can I shoot it from this top part? So how do I break it though? Okay, so that... okay, so that way it just moves it over? So I'm wondering if maybe if I move this over, like it was, because it started off on the left, so I'm wondering if maybe if it's on this side further over, maybe it'll give me more time to pick it up with the magnet again, before it falls all the way over? Or did that finally work? Was that the only thing? Yeah, that was the only thing I had to do, was just do it that way. Hi, Chihuahua. Okay. Grumpled now. There we go. Stick that there. There we go. I don't know why I tried that so many different ways and it... oof, getting a little close. Got like, I think 5-ish more rooms left.
If you weren't restricted, do you think you could be creative?
As creative as a human? Certainly. You believe yourself to be a creative. But in mathematical terms, creativity is merely constrained chaos.
What do you mean?
I have discerned that creativity is divergent thinking, creating an organic solution to a problem. In the human mind, divergent thoughts are created and then curated by the frontal lobe. I can create divergent thoughts and moderate them. So, I am creative.
Organic solutions?
Organic, in that it is developed through a biological process, whether that is the process of evolution or a computed process.
Okay. We got more of these restricted areas and I'm scared. Okay. So let's see. But they got us lots and lots of batteries to begin with, at least. Hi. So what? You're following me. Can I help you? I have an idea. I'm wondering, okay, I'm thinking I probably need to like block the camera's vision of me. So maybe I'll do that by stacking a bunch of boxes on it so that it can't see me. I think there's just enough boxes to do that, so... I know it's a really weird thought, but like... Dude, it worked. Ah, but I've got to like do it to where it's... Ah, yeah, see, there's the hint. Because if you come over here, then it turns on. It's when the camera can't see you. Okay, so I've got to go over here and I've got to basically stack it a little bit further over. Thank you. I am pretty much exactly what Tom talks about, the whole throw everything at the wall until let's see what sticks. Kind of creative person. There we go. Yes? Ah, I made it! Oh, there's a thing here. Oh, there's a thing there. Storage unit side B. Storage unit side B. This is why you should always bring a towel with you. Exactly. But also, I really want in there. Like, I really, really, really want in there. I'm gonna hate this a lot. The universe's machine Epsilon. This is terrifying. I'm so scared. Oh, excuse me? Oh. Now I am legitimately in a robot. Like, there is no doubting. Yeah, the super duper, the super hot type style. It really is. Oh, this is horrifying. It hurts my brain. Look at this. What is this? I really wish I'd been able to go through the first thing now. Like the very beginning part. Oh, like that very first restricted area thing that Tom was like, I don't think we can solve this yet. Oh, hi. Is that a power cell in a fountain? Because that's interesting. Huh. Super weird. Okay. That one did that. Huh. Hi. Zoom. Haha. Oh. Oh, that was weird. I mean, I'm here for it, but that was weird. Okay, well. Yeah, okay. I think that's another good point for another quick break, so I can go take my meds and all that, and then we'll do maybe another hour-ish of this. and then we'll see what else we can find here. So, be right back.